And our focus this morning is on the state of Maharashtra, which remains on edge as it records more than 550 new coronavirus cases in a single day. The state reported 552 cases and 19 deaths on Tuesday. The total number of cases in Maharashtra has now crossed 4,500 with over 230 deaths. Majority of these cases have been reported in Mumbai, which continues to witness a spike in the number of COVID positive cases. 419 cases and 12 deaths were reported in a single day, that's on Tuesday. Meanwhile, there is a COVID scare also at Chief Minister Uddhav Thakere's official residence at Varsha in Malabar Hills after two police women tested coronavirus positive. While the Chief Minister lives in Matoshri, he does work from Varsha. The authorities are now taking swabs of policemen posted at crucial places to mitigate the risk to ministers and dignitaries. Pankaj Upadhyay is joining us live this morning with the latest updates from Mumbai. Pankaj, good morning. We hope you're staying safe because the crisis at this point is clearly going out of hand. Several journalists have tested positive. Several police officials have also tested positive. The latest crisis really that the administration is looking at is the fact that the official bungalow of the Chief Minister, Varsha, two policewomen in fact posted there, have also tested positive. Are there steps now to ensure that all officials posted at Varsha are also tested?
Good morning, Akshata. As far as the Thakeres are concerned, the entire family is concerned, which includes the Chief Minister of Maharashtra, Uddhav Thakere as well. He stays in his Bandra residence at Matoshri. The official residence, of course, is at Varsha, which is Malabar Hill, which is the other side of Mumbai. But now, ever since these cases have come up where the policemen have tested positive, what we are given to understand is that a thermal screening at all the residences in the nearby areas has been made compulsory for all the police officials. It so happens that Malabar Hill has the official residences of other ministers as well. So as a precautionary measure, all the policemen who've been deployed in that area, the swab tests of all the policemen have been taken so that the risk can be minimized at this point of time. What we are also given to understand that around 10 policemen have been put into quarantine as well, and a strict vigil is being kept after this. We are yet to get a word whether the Chief Minister himself is going to take the test or not at this point of time. But this is a very worrying factor because around 50 policemen in the entire state till now have tested positive. So this is a very worrisome news that is coming, not just from the Malabar Hill, but as we've been talking about the financial capital, Mumbai as well. The cases just seem to be on a rise, Akshata. The worst hit area, of course, as everyone knows, remains Dharavi. And the cases there are now at 179. 179 is the other number of cases in Dharavi, which includes 12 deaths as well. So this is the biggest worry for the officials here, the government here, because in spite of all the best efforts that the government and the Brihan Mumbai Municipal Corporation officials are saying that they are taking, the numbers just keep on rising.
Yes.
And in the last 24 hours itself, we have 419 cases in Mumbai, and that's a very, very worrisome figure. So the things seem to be going from bad to worse, Akshata, and as a result of this, now the state government has said that all the concessions that were given to Mumbai and Maharashtra before 17th of April have all been taken back now because the state government feels that there is going to be further spread of the pandemic, and this is not a good news.
There's no doubt that what's happening in Mumbai and across Maharashtra is very, very worrying and something that the government is trying to address on a war footing. Pankaj, for the moment, thank you for joining us.
Hi everyone, Preeti Chaudhary here. Hope you like this video. For latest news and analysis, like and subscribe to the India Today YouTube channel. And don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated. Thank you for watching.